Yeah. Hello, everyone.
What's going on, everybody?
So we're just doing episode 5 here of Coffee with the Bear Paws crew.
Woohoo.
Hello, everyone. And just wanted to come back and we had some fun yesterday. Hopefully, people have seen our videos. Um, our videos from yesterday, we went to the um, Melon Fest, Howell. So we had some fun doing that yesterday, and that was really cool. So if you haven't seen those videos, go check those videos out.
Remind me I'm playing.
Yeah, he's over here playing with it.
Playing with
So
the widgets.
yeah. So hopefully everybody had a good week, and we're back here. We didn't go anywhere per se today. We just did some shopping and doing stuff around the house.
A
So
lot of shopping.
yeah. So hopefully everybody had a good week. We had a good week, and um, I'll get to start my pretty much my permanent office and permanent hours at work this week. So that'll be a big, won't be a big change, but it'll definitely help out things a lot having kind of a normal office to go to every day instead of having to switch back and forth between two offices. So, um, I, hopefully, like I've already said, hopefully everybody had a good week, and we're back here with you again just to check in. And we're in our hanging out in our yard right now. It was a really nice day. Actually, it's getting really nice now. It's
Oh, it's
starting to
getting cool.
cool off some, which is a change from what it's been this week. It's been kind of a warm week this week, so
Well, it's been stagnant and humid.
yeah,
Very stagnant this week. No breeze. Today's a nice breeze, cooling down.
yeah. So it was supposed to rain earlier today, and so far we haven't seen any rain. We saw some clouds that kind of looked like it was going to rain, but
Now it's pretty open sky.
now it's clearing up pretty good. So, um, well, if we have Dan's got a couple of appointments this week, and so sorry. So maybe we'll have some updates after those appointments this week. He might have a date with
Yep, surgeon's the 22nd, so it's Wednesday.
yeah, so he might have a surgery date by the time that's over with.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, so
I've done everything, and tomorrow finishes everything, so
yep.
should be good to go, as far as I know. So
And we're just waiting for some grub to cook for dinner, and stop playing with it. I don't want to be in the corner.
can you hold up for a second, please?
Yeah. So, yeah, sorry, coffee time ended up being so late this week. We didn't, like I said, we didn't do anything this morning, so, and we're trying a new thing. We're doing this, since the video, how that
It's
works.
fine, but
The video's not
it's a
as
little
nice.
grainy. I got to get a new camera to put on the top. I'm not happy with the laptop, and it's fine for whatever, but
Not as good as doing it even with our phones, so we decided to, like I said, bring the iPad out here, and Spade's on his phone, so then that way we can look at that too. Um,
well, yeah, that and
but yeah, it wasn't a bad week here in Michigan this week, other than being as hot and humid as it was. But um, we're tried some new dinner recipes this week, so maybe we should share those.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna, especially tonight, if it comes out good. Um, well, we'll give you an inside scoop on it that I am making this fall festival kind of dinner.
Yeah,
Got a little inspired yesterday being out at the festival and everything, so we're gonna have butterfly pork chops with um, some people call them sweet potatoes, some people call them yams, however you want to look at it, and acorn squash tonight for dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe a little cottage cheese or something.
Yeah. We tried some different recipes this week with chicken and spaghetti squash.
Yeah, those come out
And
really good.
those were amazing. The spaghetti squash is amazing. The spaghetti squash actually came from a girl I work with, so they were grown in her garden instead
Garden
of
fresh, baby.
Yep, instead of grown, getting them at the store. And yeah, they were pretty tasty. So we'd like to, I think, also start here and there sharing some of the meals and things that we have done that we like. I mean, we do share a lot of stuff.
Well,
We
if you
have a
follow
lot
our
of stuff
Instagram,
on
yeah.
Pinterest. But,
We share a lot on Instagram.
well,
Yeah, I get a lot of recipes from Pinterest. I think that's what you mean.
well, you get a lot of recipes from Pinterest, and we probably will figure
What's
out a
going on,
way
brother?
to.
Welcome on, Stay.
Hi, Stay. How are ya? All is good. Peace. Um, we were just saying that we've had a pretty good week here,
Doing good, man.
and today's finally a day where it's cooling off. He's over here playing with the video,
The chat.
the chat stuff.
I had it on live chat where it disappears and I missed the last comment, so
Yeah.
I just put it on the regular chat.
So that's good to hear you're doing good.
Yes, sir.
We're so far haven't gotten a lot of people on yet. You're the first one, so we've been talking for a few minutes now, and I almost feel like I'm running out of stuff to talk about. And again, if anybody didn't see those videos from yesterday where we went to the Melon Fest and the train depot in Howell,
Yeah, make sure you go check that one
make
out.
sure you go check those out. That was a pretty fun time. I just wish we would have had the extra money to buy the tickets to actually be able to go on the train, because I think that being on the train would have been a cool thing to bring to you.
Yeah, it just happened to be, that week where we had to pay all the damn bills.
Yeah.
Funny how that works out.
Well, and then I had to
Stay says the vid was awesome. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Well, and then this week I had to, renew my plates and renew my driver's license, because, yeah.
Yeah, it's been
big-
let's pay all the bills week.
Yeah. So that wasn't too much money to do that, but it was enough to kind of throw everything else off a little bit. And I had to do that this week, so then that way I wasn't paying any late fees or anything, because, well, this month is my birthday, so.
Yep. 7 days. 1 week. 1 week exactly.
One week I'll be a year older. Oh man, I already feel old.
Jackie said you guys said it was okay if I parked here. Is that still okay?
Yep, you're good.
Neighbors.
Yeah,
They're sharing our driveway right now because they got a lot of people over there.
yeah. So we have an extra parking spot in our driveway. Birthday hype, yeah.
Well, since we sold the trucks,
a little
we got
bit.
more room in the driveway.
Yeah. We just have one little car in the driveway now, so we share with our neighbor when she needs it, since she used to share with me, and so.
We'll get everything fixed, and hopefully next year, maybe next year I can pick up another truck, newer truck.
Yeah, just something to be able to drive around for you.
Well, that and carry our kayaks and all that, like we talked about.
Right.
I want to build a truck to where I put like a rack system on the top of the bed, where you can put the kayaks and stuff like that. And then I want to get a tonneau cover that it's metal, but you can roll it up. You can push it and it rolls up. So I like that one. Or they have one that folds, but I like the one where you can actually kind of just push and roll up a little more. Makes it a little easier instead of having to try to keep folding it.
Yeah.
So That's my goal. And I'm gonna.
Says that'll be nice.
Yep. What's up, Big Mark?
Big Mark, what's going on?
Yeah, that's my goal, man. That's kind of my little toy I want to build, and for us to take on trips and that. So maybe we can do some more. Our goal is to once we get down on our weight and everything, we want to go do more adventurous journeys.
Yeah.
Nothing extreme or this, that, or that. Just want to get like a GoPro, but it's going to be a Garmin model, which they're called the Vibes, that we can put like on the kayaks or whatever we're doing, stuff like that. So that's the future plans.
Big Mark says I'm good.
I'm good, stay. What's up? But yeah, I mean, that's our plans for the future. Obviously, there's really no point in starting that for next year.
Yeah.
Where we could, I know she wants to shed a few pounds, and I want to shed a lot of pounds. But I already have shed a lot of pounds off.
Yeah, he has.
Down 100 pounds, and fuck, I have no clothes that fit.
Yeah, he has no clothes that fit. It's terrible. Or very few, anyway.
And I told her I'm being stubborn. I don't want to go buy any because I don't want to waste the money because, if I buy some clothes now in another month or whatever, it's just going to be a waste. So
Yep.
She did make me buy a pair of shorts, though.
Yeah, he at least needed a pair of shorts for the summer. So, yes, I did make him buy a pair of shorts.
She didn't like my balloon pants. What's up, Marky?
He said you were doing and looking great, Spade. Clothes shopping, lol.
Thanks, brother. Oh, yeah, man. There's some, like you said, I'm a Pinterest junkie. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's her fault. Right there. Her fault. But, yeah, she's got me on that Pinterest, and I started looking around and finding recipes and all this other shit, and I'm like, so now I like Pinterest.
Yes, he does. He's a Pinterest junkie.
So you can find a lot of cool shit on Pinterest, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sharing a lot of recipes that way, too. So, and I have one girl at work that's shared a recipe with us that we'll try this week, and so I don't know. I think maybe when we do coffee time, if we've had new recipes, maybe we'll add the links at the bottom and talk about basically our evaluation of the recipes, especially with the change in eating and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I got a question for y'all. Oh, you and I talked about it about a minute. Would you guys like it if we did like a little segment like grill time or cooking with the Bear Crew or some, I don't know what the title of the name is, but some kind of thing like that?
Yeah, we've talked about it. Spade sort of made an intro for something like that. It would be kind of like
I was goofing around with it.
yeah, kind of like kitchen, in the kitchen with the Bear Paw Crew.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And then that way we can do like some
was
small cooking sections for you. Oh, Big Mark says he'd love to see some meal prepping videos.
All right.
So, because it's pretty simple to do. I mean, I can always be the one that's kind of filming and talking while Spade's doing stuff, and we probably won't necessarily do something like that live. I think just because there's a lot of space in between.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of editing. There have to be
So.
I'll edit it and I'll edit, but she can help film it and tell me what she likes and doesn't like, and then we'll just post it like videos. It'll probably be the simplest way to go, guys.
Yeah. We'll still keep, obviously, this section of it live just because we like to kind of reconnect with all of you subscribers once a week. That's been kind of nice and kind of a highlight to our week, even though we didn't have a whole lot going on this week. And Steve said that would be fun for sure.
All right, man. Yeah, I'll put some videos together then. Whatever. I'm good
Yep.
with that.
Like maybe even tonight's dinner will video. Since all we've done is just started to put stuff in the oven, so we could pick up from that. And we should have videoed those spaghetti squash dinners that we had because those were really
No, but we
amazing.
weren't sure, so. But yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be like we're gonna make any more of them.
Right.
But yeah, man, I made a couple recipes this week. Well, you saw the one I posted on Instagram. I'm sure Mark can stay in there. Um, with the chicken and it was like the Mexican spaghetti squash. I don't know what you want to call it, but had like the chicken taco with the fajita and onions and peppers and man, that was freaking good.
Yes, and Big Mark, a lot of people do fail in diets because the food doesn't look or taste good. And what is having to do is not, it's, I'm not calling it a diet. I mean, I guess for me, in a way, it is.
It's just a
But
change
it's,
of life.
but yeah, it's the way that we're eating and the way that you've seen pictures on Instagram is is the way that it's change of life. It's
Yeah,
got
no, good.
it's
Yeah,
got to
man,
be
it was
done that
good.
way.
But you know what?
Camping and
What's up,
killing.
camping? You know, it looks really good, but it really is. There's hardly any calories in a lot of that food I'm posting. Very little fat, and I try to get as much protein in it as I can. Like with chicken, and I'll take chicken breast, and then I'll clean off every bit of fat that I can, obviously, and then we're trying to use like low sodium, low fat, everything, the cheese, the sour cream, all the fat-free stuff we can use.
Mm-hmm.
So it really does come out pretty healthy, even if you do use a little bit of sour cream. And the thing is with the diets that we're following, I'm actually following a lot of the bariatric diet as it is, and the way our meals are coming out, we're pretty much right in the goal line of where we should be. So,
Right.
I literally actually had to eat more food.
Hi, Amy. By the
Hi,
way.
Amy. Yeah, I actually am eating more food than I have in a long time, and I'm losing a lot of weight. Just because my metabolism was dead. Now it's working, and my body wants it. So.
Yep.
Plus the doctors are making it.
And what's up, son? Anything good with you? Now that we've been sitting here talking for a few minutes. He says, have you two cut out red meat?
A lot of it.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah. The only red meat we bought today at the store was 1 pound of lean.
There's the ice cream truck, by the way, the neighborhood ice cream truck.
Yeah. Lean ground round or whatever, hamburger. But the lean shit, because I'm gonna make stuffed bell peppers. But you just brown it up and then. At least that's how I do it. Oh, you don't have a lot of the fat,
Campin says, man, we don't have an ice cream truck anymore. Yes, we have one all summer long.
Every day.
Every day. And Mark had made a comment about changing. It's hard to change habits. And
it is, man.
It
is. But you know what? I'm headstrong, so if I get it in my head, I'm good luck changing my path. But that's how I just got it in my head. It's like we were gonna change, and that was kind of it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What happened a few months ago. Didn't much care for that, so.
And it is hard to change, and once you kind of start changing things, it's kind of like now there's a lot of things that we were kind of doing and eating on a regular basis that you don't even miss anymore.
No.
I mean, the food that we make is is pretty flavorful food, so you don't really miss anything.
Well, yeah, because I use, I still use onion and garlic and, all that kind of flavors, you can use all that stuff. People think you can't. You can.
Yeah.
Um,
You cook with fresh jalapeno, and that adds a lot of
yeah,
flavor
you
to
just,
things.
it's just cooking smart. Is all it is.
Mm. Miss Godley.
Hi, Miss Godley.
Hi. Oh, hey.
But yeah, that's just, I had to really change my whole mindset, and I had to be diligent about changing my mindset. And then, obviously I was lucky that she wanted to follow along with no issues. So, um, I guess that's
Mhm.
what you just got to do. Unfortunately.
Yep.
But, man, I can't. We were at the Melon Fest yesterday, and we walked, they had a food aisle, food alley, whatever the hell you want to call it, where elephant ears, corn dogs, and all this other kind of fair food shit.
Yep.
And man, I walked by, and it almost turned my stomach. It was so overpowering to me, the smell of the grease and everything. It was just like, wow.
Yep. Yeah, Steve said that he had changed his.
Steve's looking too. He
Yeah.
lost like 25 pounds. Miss Godley lost like 25 pounds, but hers was a little more on the stress level. But
She says, "Hello,
hello,
lovely.
lovely.
What's up, y'all?" Should we get the southern accent out for a minute? What's up, y'all?
No, you don't want to live down south. I'm a Yankee.
Well, I am too, but I only live down south for a short period of time. Miss Kelly says I want carbs.
Well, you would have had a lot of carbs yesterday. Holy shit.
Yeah. I missed what Big Mark's comment was too. Always said that once you start changing your routine, or once you start changing things and get into a routine, that there's not a question of.
No, there's not. And I'm actually reforming it as we go. One thing I just noticed, we had a meal yesterday or the day before, and it's a meal I've posted on here many times, and it's one of my favorite meals. But then I realized, wow, we're using this app. Yeah, I can make a short video of it, but it's an app that tracks food, water, everything we intake every day. I'm even doing like a daily diary. You can do that as well.
Yeah, it's an app for going through the bariatric surgery. It's called Baritastic.
But you wouldn't have to go through the bariatric surgery. It's just designed
no, it's
for
just designed for
more
that.
along that lines for people.
Is this a paid promotion?
It is paid promotion. Dunkin' Donuts. If you want to sponsor, we're ready.
Uncle Farnsworth, what's going on?
What's up, Curtis? How you doing, brother? Man, the whole family up in here.
Yeah, we got the whole family. Yes, sugar is a killer.
Yes. Everything I've learned is, now there's two different kinds of sugar. Y'all know that, right? Refined sugar is god horrible. Oh my god. I never realized it was that bad.
Campins never had Dunkin' Donuts.
Camping's vegan. You don't do any dairy or anything. Probably about 60%, 65% vegetarian, I'll never be whole vegetarian. I'm an omnivore, but probably eat a shit ton of salad and vegetables. And, I like it though.
Yeah, we don't eat donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. I just
No.
get the iced coffee, or we get hot coffee. No
We used to get
donuts.
iced coffees, and then I realized how bad those were too one day when I looked it all up and figured it out, and wow.
Yeah, those are pretty
It
terrible.
was like 45 grams of sugar in that thing.
But I haven't given up my coffee crack yet.
But you've cut a shit ton down.
Yeah.
You used to drink 2 or 3 of them a day. Now you're drinking maybe 1 a day. And that's not even every day, so.
Nope.
Yeah, I only drink hot coffee now.
Yeah, I'm trying to fill in more with hot coffee. I used to drink a lot of hot coffee, and then I got hooked on those stupid iced coffees, and so char grilling cucumber.
No, I've never tried for a cucumber.
No, I never thought about char grilling
Lots of
cucumber.
interesting documentaries about food in America. Yeah, you're right, Stay. There is. Just watching the food trucks. That was kind of cool. And then there was another one I watched. What the hell was it? He was a dude from Australia or something. A doctor. I don't see. I think it was Australia. Was over here in America helping people lose weight. Um, it was kind of cool. He was doing it. He did like these shakes, but it was like KO and all this other kind of stuff. Kind
It's
of
amazing on skewers. We've done lots of squash that way.
yeah, squash and
Zucchini and summer squash.
yeah.
How did
But
you
anyway,
cucumber?
Stay. Yeah, there's one on. I don't know if you watched that one or not.
I'm hungry just listening to y'all.
But
I'm sorry.
yeah, man, that's good. Oh well, if you're hungry, Miss Garley, then we're having butterfly pork chops, and I got yams or sweet potatoes, however y'all call them, in the oven. And that has some kosher salt, allspice, cinnamon,
Yeah.
garlic, and
And an acorn
and onion
squash.
powder. And then I have acorn squash in there as well.
Mhm.
Kind of a fall dinner. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, kind of going to Melon Fest, and we are kind of getting to the end of the summer around here.
Food Inc. Yes, that's what it was. Thank you.
And Cowspiracy are two of his favorites. I don't think I've watched either one of those actually.
I haven't seen Cowspiracy yet, but I'm pretty sure that one that he's talking about was Food Inc. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was cool. That that guy would go around and do
Don't start
that.
that. We had BLTs.
Oh, love BLTs.
That sounds good too. Yep.
And you know what? We still have BLTs. We just don't ever put the B in there as far as bread.
It's supposed to be bacon lettuce tomato.
Well, that's what we have: bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Yes, and we found some wraps, like lavash kind of wraps, and
Yeah.
then or tortillas.
Killing of the
The
cows. No, I think it's about. I think I watched like a preview. It's like about all the hormones and everything that they inject into the cows. You know, growth hormones and milk producing hormones and all that kind of nasty shit.
We stopped using cow product. We could, yeah, I didn't quite read all that, but
Well, if we stop eating the cows, one, they're gonna eat all your damn food camping, and two, they're gonna fart our world to death.
oh my God, this is why I like cow gas and stuff.
Methane. Yeah, that too.
Yes, tortillas are a good substitute for bread.
Yeah, the ones I found were they're actually kind of low carb and they were pretty fat. Was pretty low everything. Mission. I don't know if you have that brand in the UK, but you probably can find them all over the US. But Mission makes really good stuff. The one I had was the other day. We got rosemary and olive oil, and that was really good flavor.
Yeah, there was a lot of flavor in that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people think once you start cooking food, kind of like how we started cooking food, that there's no flavor in anything. And there was actually, I think, quite a bit more flavor in the food we're eating now as opposed to, you know, buying something from the grocery store and the only other place that I found that's like fast food that actually has food with flavor, which we use,
Yeah, it's Chipotle.
is Chipotle.
And that's only
And
because we can get what we want on it.
yeah, we can order what we want. And I do like the fact that a lot of their stuff is non-GMO. Um, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's a whole nother thing. That whole GMO stuff.
Yeah, I'm not for GMO. I'm all about the. I don't say I'm all about the organic because I chuckle about people that they talk about as organic because you know what? When I grew up, every fucking thing was organic.
Hmm.
We had 3.5 acres of garden. Everything was organic. You put cow shit on it and you disked it in, and then we planted our crops. I mean, there was no organic hype. I was organic 30 years ago, you know?
A lot of breadcrumbs are GMO.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You need good produce and recipes.
Recipes.
Yeah, man. And you guys know me. I like to support the local businesses. I really do over, say, Walmart or anything else. I mean, today we went to Meyer, but actually, Meyer still is a local business. It was founded here in Michigan, so by Fred Meyer, actually. Um, it's kind of franchised out now. I mean, I don't know how many there are, but probably somewhere around 15 of them, I think. But
Well, there's more than that because they're all kind of like in the Great Lakes states now.
mm, anyway, but they started out as a local business, a small business, and they just grew.
Hmm.
But it's too much. Um, that's why I like, that's why we go to the farmers market. We like supporting the local businesses.
Yeah, and
A lot of things stuff we buy.
a lot of times things are your some of your fresh veggies and that kind of stuff are cheaper at the
Mm-hmm.
farmers market than what they are in the store. Like even like buying honey, we can buy honey that somebody has produced from bees that they have on their property, and it's cheaper than the honey that they have from any of the stores.
Yeah, and you know it's 100%
And you know it's like,
pure
yeah,
organic. There ain't no chemicals been pumped in it. Uncle Norman's, he's a great guy with loads of great stories.
yeah. Uncle Norm is a pretty cool
Yeah,
guy.
he's a great guy.
Yeah.
What is that memorial again? Washington Memorial. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it again. Anyway, it's like the huge Washington D.C. Memorial um, museum that he's actually going to be. His helmet right here. He took a piece of shrapnel right through his old, back in Korea there were metal helmets. He was hit 5 times in Korea, but they're
Mhm.
putting him in that memorial museum, his helmet and everything, and his story. So
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Yeah, I think he said his son was actually going to be the one that was going to be telling the story. Um, and somehow, if we can, like,
Yeah, if we can get the story,
if
we'll
yeah,
let
if
it
we
be on
can
here.
view the story, or get the story, or view the story, or get a link to where you can read the story, we will definitely post that, and we will not stop with our um, getting Uncle Norm's mustard. I mean, there's just
Well, it's good for you anyway.
yeah.
There's
I mean,
no bad shit that he puts in it. So
no. And yeah, you can order that. His mustard you can order off Facebook, and
hmm
of course, if anybody really wanted us to, I'm sure we would be happy to be a middleman of some sort
yeah,
and
if you guys ever want to try it, man, just let me know. I'll go buy you a damn
get
thing of
it
mustard
and
and
mail it
mail
to
it to
you.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you know me, I don't support products I don't believe in. That I believe in that. His products, 1,000. I've been eating it for years.
Yeah. Back well, let's see. I worked at O'Connor's for 8 years, and before I worked at O'Connor's, I worked in the same plaza, but I worked for Dollar General, which I'm sure you guys have all heard of Dollar General. He was one of the regulars that came into Dollar General, so I actually started eating his mustard back when I worked at Dollar General, which, you know, if
Yeah,
I
we've probably been eating it for 10 years.
about 10 years, I
Yeah.
think. So, and sometimes over the years it was kind of on and off, and then you wouldn't see them, and then we finally realized that you could get it at the farmers market. That he would come to the farmers market.
Exactly, Mark. Um, exactly.
And get the stories out there.
These war stories, or they'll be lost. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, Uncle Norm is not, he isn't the spring chicken anymore. So,
No.
but, it's been an honor to know him. He's a really cool guy, really humble.
Yeah. I mean, we've, been there a few times and been like, well, we'll see you next week and get mustard. He's like, oh, you need mustard this
Yeah,
week?
he's
He
like,
said,
just take it right
just
now.
take it now and you could just pay me next week. It's like, so not very many people that'll do that.
Or you try to pay him and he just won't take it. Ah, you give me the next time you come by.
Yeah.
And you get there and you go to pay him and he's like, huh? Trust me, Norm, take the money.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of his old age showing.
Yeah, well, you got. There's a lot of good people, and that's one other thing I like about the farm market. And I know even in Ireland or Texas or New York, you all got, or California.
Forks Over Knives is another documentary.
I know you all got to have some kind of farmers market, or California is. I don't know if you guys got farmers markets, but you got shit tons of street vendors.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out, man. I mean, it's just fun. You get out, get some fresh air, and it's just fun to walk through, man. We only have farmers markets.
The
Producers. Oh yeah, they do, man. And if you do, there's another thing too. Is you support them for so long. They remember
Thanks
that.
for the shout outs, Dave.
Thanks, Chet. They remember that. So you one day you walk in and they're like, you just go ahead and have that today, kind of thing. And
I don't know. That's kind of how I would be if I had a business too.
oh hell yeah.
And then my last job working at
Grocery stores that shut down, the lack of trust. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't trust. I try to buy as little as possible at grocery stores now. Unfortunately, we bought quite a bit today at the grocery store just because they had really good deals today.
a fruit and vegetable box delivered to your. You need to let us know more about that, Big Mark. The fruit and vegetable delivery right to your door. I'd like to know more about that. So you need to send us a link or something on getting some information about that. And if that's available so we can find out if it is something that's available in our area. I'm sure it is with all that food delivery stuff.
Oh, you're gonna make these in Ireland.
Oh yeah, well, but I forgot about that. Well, maybe not so much then. We probably don't have something like that. Yeah, and over there, all your stuff is automatically all GMO because that's all been banned over there in Europe. And
non-GMO.
Or not. That's what I mean. No GMOs.
Yeah, I think America's the only fucking country left that uses GMO products. And that's because of Monsanto.
HelloFresh is a good, healthy food delivering company I had. We've heard about that, and we just never tried it. We didn't know. We were trying to figure out price-wise what it is to buy something like that, and price-wise about what it is that we spend on making meals to see if it would be something that would be viable to us.
It was too healthy for me. Didn't like it. Fuck off, Camping.
Still got to get a little bit of grease in here and there, and French fries and shakes.
Ooh, Camping?
Yeah.
I don't think Camping's ever had a French fry or a shake. I don't. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but I don't think so.
I know. And how could that delivery service be too healthy for you if you don't eat any of the crappy stuff anyway? He says, I love fries and shakes, haha.
I know you're trolling now. Well, I don't know. I mean, there are recipes to make vegan fries. I mean, you could have used, what the hell is that one root vegetable from the tropics? Can't remember the name of it right now, but yeah, people. I know the vegans use that to make a French fry.
Oh, like a rutabaga kind of.
It's kind of like that, but it's bigger. It's kind of bigger. Like this.
Wow. I just realized the breeze out feels good.
Yes,
Jamaica.
jicama. Thank you.
Oh, chicken. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yep, chicken. I thought he said Jamaica,
In-N-Out fry stack.
but I like.
I didn't think you actually ate fast food, Hampton. I thought you were just like straight up, like, healthy vegan kind of food. No, that's cool though, man. I mean, you gotta, it's good to experience it.
He's a vegan enthusiast.
You know why I can't be vegan is I just can't be that.
You're all gonna get me in trouble again.
I don't know. There's just certain rules about being a vegan that it's just not there for me. Vegetarian, like I said, I mean, we have vegetables with every meal, lunch, dinner, breakfast.
Yeah,
There's vegetables in everything we eat. So
yeah. I mean, it's kind of nice to cut up. When you're making something in the morning, it's kind of nice to cut up some tomato or a little bit of cucumber and throw that along, next to whatever you're eating.
well, you all see the pictures of the plate, so you know what we're eating.
I'll start in and out.
What was I reading the other day? Oh, elk. Elk is the freaking purest meat.
Drink what? No, I didn't think the almond milk sucked too much.
Dude, I was having trouble drinking milk for a while, and I switched over to that lactate. That actually tastes like milk. It's pretty good.
Yeah, back when he was doing like cereal in the morning for breakfast, he switched to that lactate
I used to
milk.
have some pretty bad stomach issues for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Ulcers.
Yeah. So, well, I guess we have some new things to think about as far as getting some cooking videos going. So we'll start working on that, and that way we can expand things a little bit and bring stuff like that to you. We haven't had anybody else really give us any other comments or suggestions as far as anything else that they thought we should be doing or not doing, or
Well, yeah, and we'll be doing the fall tour.
Krim, what's up?
Probably within a month. What's up, Krim? How you doing, brother? The leaves are going to start changing here soon.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely do a video on that. We're going to go do the browners.
Always says he wants to see us feed deer if that's legal. Well, you do that. His mom and stepdad do that.
What?
Feed deer.
Yeah, I went and fed the deer yesterday. We feed them every day. Doing well. How you doing? Oh man, we're doing great, man. Doing great.
Yeah, there's the end of another. Well, today is a nice day, but the end of a hot week this week. So
Camping, that picture you liked yesterday on Instagram, that feeder, that's 150 pounds of corn, and then the picture with the mix is a trough we have.
you can't hand feed them, but
Well, that one you about could. It's a great day. Oh yeah.
100 always says 150.
Yeah, 150 pounds of corn.
Yeah.
In that spinner, and then probably put out probably 5 pounds of feed, probably about 3 pounds of corn, and then you put a couple apples and about 4 carrots. You cut it all up and mix it in with the corn, and then you put it in the trough.
Yeah.
So
So they have the spinner, and then they have a trough.
Yeah.
The vegetables and stuff go in the trough, and then the corn
yeah, every
goes in the
day my
spinner.
dad goes out there and he goes down in the basement and grabs some carrots and apples, and they'll go buy the big bags at Costco. And even though there's a damn apple tree right there, full of apples, they go out to Costco and buy them the fancy ones and cut it all up and gotta get it in the trough.
Yeah, venison. That comment about the venison. That's what Dan was saying, was that when he was looking that up, that you said elk was the number one
Yeah,
lean.
deer's like 32 or 33% protein. Elk was like 38% protein. It was like crazy. I didn't realize elk would be that much.
Pineapples. What the hell?
Yeah, I ain't kidding you, dude. They have like an apple tree that's probably, oh God, I don't know how big the apple tree is.
It's pretty big.
It's probably a 50-year-old apple tree, so you can imagine
Hi, Amy.
it's a big tree, man. It's probably 40 feet across, and 30 feet tall. So I mean, it's not an old tree. It's an old tree. It's not, and that's full of apples, and I mean full of apples right now. And those what did he tell me yesterday? Oh, I asked him about the apples, and he said, "Oh no, those apples got bugs in them." Yeah, me putting it in my food. Took a break from cleaning to watch you guys a bit.
Aw, thank you. Some of the comments that went through there were Cobra.
Cobra is good.
No.
It could be. I don't know.
You said
a lot of people love rattlesnake.
Somebody made the comment about something being gamey, and I think that was the elk maybe being gamey. But then there was another comment that said ostrich was good, which
ostrich is pretty healthy.
You can find it here, but not real.
It's pricey if you find it.
It's pretty.
It's kind of funny. I used to chuckle. Back on the farm, we used to go hunt rabbits and squirrel and all that kind of stuff all the time. And you see rabbit in the store here, and it's just damn expensive. I've had snake. Yeah.
Gator's good.
Gator is good, man. I've had gator. We used to catch turtle and cook turtle. Turtle soup, man. That's pretty good too.
Fresh mackerel, tuna steak is also an option. Yes.
Tuna steak is. I don't know if I've
ever
had fresh mackerel.
No, I don't know if I've had mackerel either.
We've had tuna a lot.
Mm. Shark steaks are actually pretty good too.
Yeah, shark steaks. Yeah, we bought some of them one day, and I grilled
No,
those.
we didn't. It was stuff that my aunt and uncle, when they used to go to Florida and Key West every year, they used to go out on the fishing boats. They brought stuff back with them, and they weren't going to eat it. So somehow the shark steaks got passed along to us, and we ended up eating them, and that was pretty good. We thought that was really tasty.
Mm.
That's how we ended up with shark steaks.
Oh, whatever. They were good.
Yeah, they were good. Late eating shark. Yeah, you with your being afraid of them, and yet you've been eating them.
Oh, I'll eat the bastards. I just ain't going in the water with them. I mean, there's... it's kind of like going in a bear cave. Why? You're just going to get ate, you dumbass. I mean...
Tarantula skewers.
go out to the freaking ocean and piss off a shark. No thanks, I'm good. I'll keep my fat ass up under some and put my hand. And someone want to give me a shark steak, I'll eat it. But homie ain't going out there.
Now you're not gonna eat your tarantula, are you?
All right, Cram. Thanks, brother, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yes, thanks for stopping by, Cram.
Much love.
Tin tuna is pure shit. Yeah.
What's that good tuna? My, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, my is good.
Yeah, that's some good shit.
Whatever it is, but yeah. I eat different tarantulas. I'd never eat mine. Well, that's good to know that you wouldn't eat your own tarantula. That would be like, I don't know, have as a pet and then end up eating it.
Well, I threatened to grow the damn ferrets a couple times. Damn thing would drive me nuts one day. I was like, I'm gonna throw them bitches on the grill. Talk about expensive meat.
Mm-hmm. Razor clams?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, we can get them. You know, seafood is obviously a little more expensive in Michigan because we don't really have the sea, the ocean, you know, so. Um, I don't know if it's too much. I don't know what it is out on the coast, how much it costs, but I tell you what, salmon this year in Michigan is holy shit. Hold on to your freaking butt straps.
I can't find. I know what we did with our ferret that passed. Did we get it cremated? No, we didn't get him cremated.
No, he had a funeral.
Yes. So we have. I have thought about cremation, and they do have a service, like a local service here, like
Mhm.
really close to us.
They literally have a pet cemetery.
And they do have a pet cemetery. Actually, one of our um, one of our cats is buried in the pet cemetery. Yes.
Honesty.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yes, he's buried in the yard, which I don't I don't I don't like per se, because then if you ever leave or whatever, then you're always afraid that something's gonna happen or get disturbed or whatever. But you know, on the other hand, I can't afford the. It was like,
Yeah, it's expensive.
yeah, it's
It's really expensive to bury.
like $150 or $170 or something. I mean, I know somebody paid like two something to get their dog cremated. So I know.
But then you need to buy the plot and the headstone and everything else out there.
Well, no, if your animal's cremated, you can put them in an urn.
No, I just know that
Yeah, it was
all
pretty
all
expensive
that other
to
shit was really expensive out there.
pay at the pet cemetery. So, Al Campbell says he kept his dog's ashes.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Jim's cremated.
When he passed.
Yeah, like we said the other day is, how about y'all? But man, some of our animals become like kids to us. Some animals I don't get like super attached to. She does rescue a lot of animals.
Well, that rescued ferret that I brought home sure became your buddy, though.
I was just gonna say, and other animals I get really close to, like Coda Bear. I was very close to him. And my dog. We had a Jack Russell. That dog went everywhere with me. Sat on my damn lap in the excursion. Right here. You can't see it, but, here's the door frame, right? And the
The armrest.
Armrest, yeah. So he'd sit on my lap and be in between there and there. Stick his damn head out the window like that.
And then if you go to any restaurant that had a talking box, because we go and get
Oh
tea
my
a lot,
God.
he would like bark at the box.
Pets are great when they pet. Yeah, it's like losing a child, it really is.
Yeah.
Like going through McDonald's or something. Oh, that dude, he would just go nuts. I think my dog passed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I have Coda on my lock screen on my phone too, so I just don't have the heart to take him off. You got a new puppy, a Jack Russell? You did?
You got a new puppy? You didn't tell us that. Shame on you. I thought you had like pit bulls or something.
Yeah, Campbell says he doesn't want to change his. Rowdy.
Oh yeah, Jack Russells are. Shit, they got some energy.
Yeah, ours was older, but
Hyper as fuck. Yeah, I thought you had a pit bull. Yeah. I don't have my glasses on. I don't have my reading glasses on, so deal with my face. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, Jack Russells can be nuts, but they can be trained. There's actually somebody's got a video that was on Facebook about, it's got a Jack Russell basically like doing all the household chores for their person, like getting their person up and making them breakfast and going out take the trash out, and yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty cute. If we could have trained our dog to do stuff like that, I'm sure he would have been more than happy.
No, actually, I've actually been talking to April. I'm actually considering maybe getting another dog. Been a long time since I've wanted one, just because. Well, one, I felt like shit, and two, I don't know, just getting over the loss of everything else. But I am considering. I've already started looking. Um, I'll look for a while. I usually, if I adopt an animal, it's usually something that speaks to me. So,
Yeah, so it's helped her. Not gonna lie, good therapy for her.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly kind of why I'm actually looking for another dog. Is I don't know. Y'all know what we deal with, so you know what it is. To have a little.
Says he doesn't want to get another one because he doesn't want to go through the loss.
I feel you, man. That's why I didn't get one for a long time. But I'm ready. I really do. I want one, to go on walks and stuff with my dog for me.
Yes, Stay says his buddy. Yes, we know that.
Yeah, Jax is a
We-
good boy.
Yeah, we've seen some videos here and there of that.
Actually, I was looking at a dog recently, but unfortunately it was at the wrong place, so she don't want me to adopt it from there. Beavers are nice. But it was I've always been a big fan of King Corsals, which is kind of a. It's not a pit bull, but same muscle style and look. Um, we have a golden retriever too. Yeah. But I've always been a big fan of King Corsals. Their heredity goes back all the way to the Coliseum and beyond. I wanted a lazy dog. Yeah, I love King Corsals. They're beautiful. Actually, I was looking at one. Get this. Someone mixed a King Corso with a
Sharpay.
Sharpei. Are you fucking kidding me?
So it was a wrinkly.
It was a wrinkly King Corso.
Yeah.
Inexpensive. Yeah, they are expensive to buy to get a pup. You can't
But
work
yeah,
with that.
that one that was at the Humane Society that was a mix.
It was pretty.
Yeah, it was cute. Wrinkly face, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a cute little thing with a wrinkly face and the Cane Corso
You
stance.
had that King Corso stance, but then it had the King Corso face, but it was wrinkly like a Sharpei. It was fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Well, I think we need to wrap it up here because
I gotta go
we got
get the dinner out of the oven.
Dinner was cooking, which we ended up having a late dinner tonight too. So, but we want to thank everybody that came in. Amy,
Cram, Camp and Stay, Mark,
yep,
Godler.
Ms. Got. I know some of our videos we've kind of gotten to the end and then forgot to do shout outs. So if we forget to do a shout out, please remember if you did come that,
Yeah, we love you. Y'all family.
Yeah, you're all our family. We love you and appreciate
How you
you.
do that stupid hurt? All right, there you go. Y'all family.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah. But yeah, if anybody else is watching after the fact, remember to subscribe to us down there. If you got any questions, comments,
Cool,
go down a little farther and leave those for us. Thank you, everyone. Everyone that's here, please have a great week yourselves.
Yeah, you too. Yeah.
And
I'll post a pic of dinner.
Yep.
Y'all follow us on Instagram anyway, so y'all see it.
Yep, and we'll start working on bringing some videos to you about some of the food prep and that kind of stuff we've been working on.
Thanks, Camp. Oh, Tim here. What's up, brother? Just the time to say
Good.
goodbye.
Yeah, we've been streaming for an hour now,
Yeah,
so
Yeah, I just gotta go finish dinner. So
and it's time to get wrapped up here. So, well, if you just came in for the end this time, we do it on Sundays. Unfortunately, we don't have a planned time usually, but maybe
yeah,
we'll start making shout outs early in the week for kind of a planned time. So if you now that you're here at the end, stay tuned next Sunday. We'll be having another one.
and if
So
you guys haven't checked out the channel, go check it out. I mean, I know most of y'all have, but I did post a video last night, so uh, it was just something kind of cool.
turn on notifications.
Uh, we were out at Mountain Fest, and there was a private train and everything, so it was kind of cool. So I put a little video up on that, and then on Instagram I put up a little video I made of us, the pictures we took out there.
And we do plan on there's a depot museum. So we didn't do it this week. Um, I don't know exactly when we'll get to it because it's open usually around the same times as when we go to the farmers market. So
Yeah.
at some point we are going to video the train depot as well with the museum and the caboose and all that. So
Yeah, that's another one, and then we got a number of little videos that we're gonna bring to y'all, but I don't know. We're kind of 50-50 on Kentucky right now because of everything that's happened, but we'll let you know.
we'll let everybody know about that.
Yeah.
We still would like to go, but we just don't know if we can fit it
Yeah.
in the budget to go.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But all right, y'all. I gotta go cook.
All
so I
right,
can
everyone.
post your pictures.
Yep.
All
So
right,
we can
y'all.
make everybody jealous again. So until next week and any other videos that we have during the week, peace.
Hey, there you go, camping. There's your spider web, brother. All right, y'all.
Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time.
Peace.
Hola. Peace.
Oh, where the fuck is the end button?
No, we can't find the end button. No.
She broke it.
I broke it. And we can't get off the air.
Nope, that's sure. Blooper reel.
Yep, that's right. Blooper reel. We don't know how to stop it now.
Oh, there it is.